I see my big giant head on the screen. That must mean I am streaming. So hello everybody and welcome to Lotro Stream. I am your host Big Ed Mustafa and this is Adventures After Dark. Now normally on Friday nights I have been running around with the Raiders of the Lost Orc B team and unfortunately a couple of them are not available tonight. So I will be running solo, but that's okay. We've got a lot of fun stuff planned. I'm on my namesake character, Big Ed Mustafa, on Crick Hollow. He's a 66th level Guardian, and he is finishing up Mirkwood. So I'm going to host Lotro Stream on my personal channel real quick. That's always fun because it confuses people. They pop in on my personal channel and try talking to me. Lotro Stream on my personal channel. They don't know why I don't respond. And I forgot to mute myself, so there we go. Alright, I think we're ready to rock and roll. I've got a crisp, refreshing Coke Zero Sugar that I'm enjoying. Mrs. Mustafa's out shooting football pics, but she left me some snacks. And I have my phone handy, so when she gets tackled on the sideline and breaks her shoulder, she can call me and I can go meet her at the hospital again like I had to last year. Let's hope that doesn't happen again anytime soon. I'd rather have her upright and in fighting shape, so let's see what we got going on here. There we go. Alright. Also, I'm going to turn up the in-game music. Because it's awesome music and we want to hear it. Also, if I don't have it up fairly loud, for some reason it kind of gets cut off by OBS, which is a little annoying. Okay, so hopefully that's some nice loud in-game music and it will translate onto the stream okay. And I think I pulled a bunch of quests from here. So we should just be able to go out and wreak havoc.
Will you stay and speak with me a moment?
Destroy ballista. Shatter
Will you stay
engines.
and speak with me a moment?
I can do both of those things. And I think I've got some mail to pick up. I do. And let's see what the hobbits have sent me. Everybody get your guesses in chat. And nobody actually guessed Marks, so nobody wins the new car tonight. Daelina, howdy. And Sargareth is here. Welcome to both of you. Glad to see you. Nice. I got pets from Kill Cargol. That's very nice. I was not expecting that at all. That's very cool. Thank you. And I also received an urgent summons. I need to return to the last homely house at once. Presumably either send me into Enidwaith or to the Great River region. We'll find out which later. I still have some business here in Mirkwood. Sargareth, it is Mirkwood. Do you not like Mirkwood? I actually like Mirkwood. I enjoy slaughtering orcs by the hundreds, and the whole place is just lousy thick with them. You can just run around hacking and slashing orcs and until you get bored with it, and then you can go hack and slash 1,000 more. It's truly glorious. Not getting much for in-game music yet, mostly just crows crowing in the distance. But that's okay. Hopefully before the end of tonight's stream I will have unlocked all of the Mirkwood instances. That would be a happy thing. In the meantime, we're going to go wreck a bunch of siege equipment and defeat orcs. There's some in-game music. And one of my other favorite things about this region is this is really kind of the first time in the game that you can go just sort of take down those Cargul one-on-one without inspiration or taking 8 people with you. So you run into them in Angmar, and they're still super dangerous. You can defeat them with a small party, but I've never been able to really solo them on level one-on-one in Angmar. But here, in Mirkwood, if you find a Kargul, you can pretty much send them straight to hell, and it's a happy thing. Like this guy, he's not going to make it. In fact, boom, we'll just stun him right off the bat so we can wail on him a few times. Deathman, howdy! Welcome to Low Quality Entertainment. I'm glad you're watching. Zinger's here as well. Is it really streaming if nobody's watching Zinger? That's the question. I can pretend I'm streaming, but really I'm just working my video card extra hard. And after getting killed by those things all the way up until Mirkwood, it's satisfying to be able to go drop one. Marauders. Marauders are kind of a pain. What are we set for food, I wonder? Glacier Surprise. Daleman's Crams, those sound delicious. My champion is 112th level and I still don't have Mordor yet. I will eventually get there. Loader Master, howdy! Good to see you. Daelina has not been able to play Lotro lately. Playing it on Steam. 2.5 rows of inventory space. Who are you and what did you do with Big Ed? I promise that I will have all of this packed full of crap before the end of the night. Probably before the end of the hour, knowing me. Hang in there, I will not disappoint with copious amounts of needless loot. I think I'm going to pop some shield spikes. The foe slaying is not going particularly quickly. Hopefully shield spikes will give me a few extra crits. Speed things along. Every time I've tried to open Lotro, it asks me to open the executable for it. When I do, it does the very same and never actually opens the game. Yeah, there's a known bug and workaround regarding that, but Grizzly Wookie, hello! Grizzly's been streaming for about 4.5 hours. And I know I've mentioned it before, but I think this is the first chance I've had to say it to you. Welcome back. You were sorely missed, my friend, and it is great to have you back streaming Lotro again. Ema, the geeky granny, welcome. Hunzi, welcome. Joe Haynes, welcome. Good to see you, my friend. Yeah, we are going to be killing a lot of stuff tonight. Stuff that deserves killed. The kind of orcs you find in Mirkwood are the kind of orcs who'd shove down Girl Scouts and take their cookies. They'd shoot a deer and not even have the good sense to turn it into jerky. Savages, I tells you. Joe Haynes went fishing today. I thought you might approve of all of them. Were far too small, so back in the water they went. Hi, Eldolith. Great to see you streaming as well. I managed to catch a little bit of Eldolith stream this morning while I was at the office. Wasn't super busy today, so I got a chance to kind of pop around and say hi to a couple of folks. That was nice. Well, think about what I said about the 2 Men in a Truck franchise. I know the elves aren't going to want to pack themselves. That could be a real moneymaker for you. How to smelt 114 ingots. That's nothing. Moonrager, howdy! Berkzala. We got siege weapons to destroy, we got battle plans to discover, and swipe. Mostly swipe. I hope everybody had a great week. Bye, Grizzly. Thanks for popping in and saying hi. Hope you had a great stream, bud. Week was good. Weekend is better. We'll give this guy the bums rush, just because it's funny. I had a pretty good week. We've been going kind of non-stop at work. We were supposed to catch a break last week because the customer I support had a moratorium on, meaning we weren't supposed to be touching any of their production network. So by happy coincidence, our executive management scheduled a facilities tour with some potential client. So instead of doing our usual mundane bunch of work, we got to clean the whole data center from top to bottom. We kept filling the dumpster with stuff that should have been thrown out months ago, but now it's finally like, we got to get cleaned up for the facilities tour. So that was not the kind of break in the action I was hoping for, but that's why they call it work. If there wasn't anything to do, they wouldn't need to keep paying me. I'm wrecking all of this stuff. Feels good. Thanks for asking, Moonrager. Man, I was kind of naughty. I skipped out on Wednesday night heists because I got out of work, and it was like 84 degrees and sunny and almost dead calm. There was like no wind at all. And I'm like, I gotta go fly airplanes. I gotta go fly airplanes. So I went out to the flying field instead of streaming on Wednesday, and I'm kind of glad I did. It's sort of my version of therapy, so. There's what's his name again. Went out and put a couple of flights on my electric model of the de Havilland Beaver. And just had a nice relaxing evening. We'll burgle again on Wednesday this week. I'm glad I went because last night and tonight was like 25-mile-an-hour gusts. So it wouldn't have been quite as nice to fly the next 2 nights. And our Labor Day air show at the club was a big success. I think we raised about $4,650 for Make-A-Wish. My club treasurer was still doing the final accounting, making sure we had all the expenses in and all that stuff. But Make-A-Wish of Nebraska is a worthy cause. It was a lot of fun. We had a real turbine model flying out at the field. We had the police helicopter come out and land right at the north end of our runway at 4:15. Sold gobs and gobs of hot dogs, chips, and soda. Gave away a bunch of great door prizes to raffle ticket purchasers. It was just a good day. So it's always a lot of work, but it's always very gratifying when it's over with and everything went well and you've raised a bunch of money and everybody's congratulating you. In real live stream next time, that would be good. Hopefully I'll be getting a more capable phone soon. I've tried live streaming for my iPhone 5C and it errored after like, I don't know, 45 seconds or a minute. I don't know if it's because I didn't have enough bandwidth out at the flying field or I just didn't have enough memory left on the phone to support it. But I requested a new replacement phone, and I think they've been sending out iPhone SEs, which have a faster processor and a lot more storage. So if our cell phone provisioning people ever get around to hooking me up with a new phone, maybe I'll get a chance to stream some fall events before snow hits. We usually do like a chili cook-off and night flying where we fly with LEDs on the planes after dark, and that's a lot of fun. So we'll see. Hopefully I can get some IRL stuff out there. This is Big Ed Mustafa live from the flying field. I am eating chili. A lot of chili. And over there somebody's flying an airplane, but back to the chili. That's probably how that'll go. Daylina, cleaning the data center was, yeah, that was no fun at all. We had storage rooms that had been piled up with junk. And we had to sort through it and throw a bunch of stuff away and that's all behind us though. The good news is I've got a day and a half of PTO I have to burn between now and the end of the month or I lose it. So I'll sneak out for a day or two here in the next week or so. And if the weather's good, I'll go screw around with toy airplanes. And if the weather's bad, I'll get some extra playtime in here on Twitch. So it's all good. I shall escort this Maladrim to safety. Fear not, Maladrim, for I, Big Ed Mustafa of Gondor, will protect you from the foul beasts which roam this land. Trying to sound all Rohirrim. I don't know if it's working or not. Maybe. What else we got going on? Uruk Commanders, Black Bolts. Looks like I've got 4 of the 5 to turn in already. I think the Commanders might be up ahead, plus there's another Gargoyle I can whack to death with a sword. Looks like the shield spikes are holding up okay. 7 minutes left. If you're gonna do sword and board, do sword spikes, or shield spikes rather. They're a happy thing. There's nothing in this encampment, which is okay. I'll keep moving. There's a wooden chest out here in the middle of the woods. Hopefully somebody left a sandwich in it. Just don't give up a late night post-chili stream, please. They'll watch your walk to do errands. Yeah, but you're Eldolith, though. That's like, you're world famous and stuff. Keeper, blah, 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 blah. Hard whetstones. Maybe. I've got 2 weaponsmiths here on Crick Hollow, so I can pass that along. I am not seeing what I expected to be seeing. I guess we'll grab some Skarn. Ed, you ever use Com1 Radio Simulator? I have not heard of it. I have a simulator called Real Flight, and I've used Clearview, and I've used well, I've heard of most of the other major ones, but yeah, that particular one, Com1 Radio Simulator, I am not familiar with. Poisoners, marauders, skirmishers. Marauders aren't particularly dangerous, they're just elites and they just have extra morale, so they take a while to whack. Do those count as Uruk? Is that what I'm seeing? They do count as Uruk, and I'm working on Slayer Advanced, so maybe I'll quit avoiding those. I do like my Slayer deeds. Tourists, I always enjoy them when I am in Germany, especially Americans, since I tend to blend in with the local populace. And these poor folks try to ask for direction using horrid German, and when they say something to the effect, "Your English is so good," I respond with compulsory training in the army. Of course, the Japanese tourists like ants, blackheads, and into everything, or so saith the alt. When my brother learned to fly, he found the hardest part was learning how to speak on the radio to towers, so he developed Com 1 to help teach people. Oh, my voice is on it as one of the pilots. That's very cool. Yeah, of course, when I say I went flying into the flying field, I mean remote control planes. I fly small stuff, 5 and 6 foot wingspans, and I'm not inside of them, which is why I'm still alive. But a lot of the guys in the club are actually licensed pilots as well. We get some ex-Air Force and guys who just enjoy flying, and let's just say that RC flying is less expensive than flying the real thing. But that might explain why I haven't heard of your brother's flight sim. Yeah, I imagine radio practice would be very helpful. In fact, we get the occasional airline pilot in the club. I can name 3 or 4 of those. We get certified airplane mechanics from time to time. I can think of 3 or 4 of those that are in our club. So, yeah, the crossover is pretty extensive. Guys who love aviation love all kinds of aviation, whether you're talking about radio control models, building static display models, actually flying civilian or military aircraft. Hi, Rambenis. I tried calling you earlier. The rest of the gang from the Raiders of the Lost Orcs, Mishi Bug and the Cookie Mama are not available. And I saw you called me about, let's say 9 o'clock Eastern, and I missed your call. I tried calling you back right before I started streaming, so I'm just going to run solo on my Guardian here for a while. And I need to finish up some quests. We might be able to hook up and do some playing later. But I saw Uger was on. If you guys want to hook up on Crick Hollow and do some running around, maybe I can hook up with you guys later in the stream. If you guys can get out to Mirkwood, I'd be happy to have you join me. It's another Guru commander. He owned his own Piper for a few years, but gave it up because the upkeep was just too costly for the little time he had to fly. Yeah, some of the guys in the club were talking about forming a flying club for quote, real quote, airplanes. Or quote, unquote, I should say. But that's a common way for pilots to basically pitch in for maintenance and upkeep on a real plane and kind of share the cost. Two marauders hiding by that wall. Another marauder over here. One marauder's a lot of marauders. Especially when you have to chop them down as slowly as a Guardian. Hot Wheels planes are a lot less costly to upkeep. Good point. Alrighty. Croaker, Poisoner, another Poisoner. I got a good shot at finishing Orcs and Uruk tonight. Oh, it is Orc and Uruk Slayer. I don't have to pick on Uruks in particular. Delina says, I might still start streaming again after the long while. It's been a very long time since I streamed, and Lotro anyway looks like a good game to stream. Lotro is a terrific game to stream, and myself excluded, we have a great community here on Twitch. Lots of fun people to hang out with, to play with, to chat with, and all very good company, and we like to help each other out. So, would love to have another person streaming Lotro. Eldolith is a Lotro Stream Team member. In fact, I would jokingly refer to her as the Lotro Stream Den Mother, although she might take slight offense to that title, but she knows that it's meant with affection. And who else do we have? I think Druid's Fire was threatening to pop by and say hi earlier, so she might be lurking around. And Rem Bennis is actually streaming Lotro now. That's very cool. So yeah, we've got a lot of great stream team members. Grizzly Wookie was here earlier, and he streams Lotro and DDO online. Not sure if this is the other area I was looking for or not. I don't think it is. Well, it's kind of pointing me right there, isn't it? Kufuzg. Who looked at this fort and thought Kufuzg would be a good name for it? Okay, we're good on battle plans. And we're going to give this guy the Bum's Rush just for fun. Boy, I think I'm out of shield spike. Den Mother, you'll take it. It does look kind of Kufuzgish, doesn't it? There's no Slayer deed associated with the Carghoul. It's just very satisfying. That was a closer fight than I wanted. Really? We'll eat a cram. There, that's more the kind of pack space you're expecting to see. Full pack space. Many of you may not realize this, but the region of Mirkwood was actually named such because it is murky and woody. I hope you're taking notes. This is really good knowledge I'm dropping on y'all tonight. You'll want to keep track of this stuff.
What do you need? Megavonen. Stay a moment. Will you lend me your ear? Might you spare a moment of your time?
What can I do for you?
Well met. What do you want? Might you lend me an ear?
Fire pots and oil stores. Oh, and I need to reforge some stuff. Fortunately, it is not a long hike to the Forge Master.
Megavonen.
Hail, friend, and well met.
What do I have to deconstruct? That hammer. That belt. Sting damage, shield smash, force taunt, catch a breath. We'll do catch a breath healing. That could be handy. And then the hammer. What am I carrying for a weapon? Level 57, third age. I should probably upgrade that sword too while I'm at it. Might explain why I'm having to hack that so many times to kill. Crashed you, howdy. It's murky and murky, Sargareth. You're right on both counts. Daylina, that's kind of my purpose here on Lotro's stream. Other people watch me stream the game and they're like, he's terrible, I can do better than that. And it encourages people to start streaming Lotro themselves. Deathman will tell you I'm the low water mark for all Lotro streamers. It's my special purpose. Guardian bleed damage, bleed critical damage, sting critical rating, brutal assault, overwhelm damage. We'll do Guardian bleed damage because that's a thing. So we've got
Three-light Melon.
59th level sword, 63rd level sword. That looks promising. The hell do I have a Captain's Axe of the third age with me? That's just a waste of space. 61st level two-handed. Well, that must be new stuff I just picked up. That's what I get for not looking through it. And yes, I know I could crush it and get a single bronze relic. Not worth the cost. We will just trash that stuff instead. All up, howdy! What's going on, man? Lies, you're one of the best. Thank you, Crashed. Sargareth, I try to set an example for low-quality streaming. Ed, let's go back into the Scuttle Dells. That was so much fun. I love the Scuttle Dells. It's a great place to get lost. I thought it was Myrrh plus Quood. It could be right. You don't know. It's one of the all-time classic movies, Singer, and a favorite of both mine and Mrs. Mustafa. No group tonight. The Cookie Mama had certifications, and Mishi Bug's not available. And so I just figured I'd wing it. We'll hop on Big Ed Mustafa and go kill orcs, because orcs need killed. It's okay, Sargareth. I'm done with the Scuttle Dells, I promise. Although they'll probably figure out some reason to make me go back. How am I supposed to turn the... I think Mrs. Mustafa's home. That is fantastic news. Not Vitnar. Just a moment. And I'm back. And Mrs. Mustafa's here. Did you want to say hi to anybody?
I'm all sneezy.
You poor thing. Allergies?
It's so warm outside and windy.
It is warm and windy.
And
You have done well to sow disarray in the
I
camp
have
of
my own
dwarves.
posse.
Your hands
This
are nice
foul
and cool.
craft of the enemy
They are?
cannot be permitted.
Mm-hmm. Spell tomes and fell spirits in the ashen glades. Mrs. Mustafa came home just to take his phone away. That's for real.
That is for real.
Hi, Magical Ducky. I saw you. Yeah, crashed. I carry as many
Things?
legendaries as I can carry just to build them up and crush them later. So,
I am super sneezy. Okay, we need to fix your camera immediately.
make them bleed. What's wrong with the camera?
Okay, look into the camera. Look into the camera.
How's this?
Are you doing something weird?
No weirder than usual.
Did I even move it?
Probably not. Looks about the same.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, can I go back to streaming now?
Hold, please. We're gonna make sure everything's good.
As Deathman would point out, honey, it's my stream. There's nothing about it that's any good.
It's weird because it's lagging.
Yes. Yeah, you will not see immediate results on the screen, and you must be patient.
I don't have patience.
I know, sweetie.
That's why I married you.
I try to explain to people that you're basically like an 8-year-old with ADHD. They think I'm exaggerating, but I'm not. All right, sweetie, go find something else to do.
Alright.
I love you very much, but if you don't go away, I can't start missing you.
What?
Huh?
Oh, here. Help me with this thing because I got stuck because I've been sweating all day. If that makes any sense.
Yep.
Oh gosh.
You're welcome. I've tried running away before, but I think she planted a tracking chip on me somewhere. must have been Worg Slayer. Nice. There's one for Worg Slayer Advanced. It's sifting to the left. Yeah, I checked my internet right before I fired up the stream. It's running at spec. I think I was at like 6.5 megabits per second on upload speed and like 61, 62 megabits on download speed. And everything should be running smooth as glass. So I apologize for any stuttering, but I don't know what's causing it. Other than the fact that if I were to call Cox Communications and offer them more money, they would tell me my internet's faster without doing anything to improve it.
That's my.
Did you want to tell everybody your impression of delicious new Coke Zero Sugar?
I don't know. It tastes less bitter.
It doesn't have that strong cola nut taste, does it? I suspect you like Coke Zero Sugar for the same reason that All Up Enya likes Coke Zero Sugar.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something about All Up liking boys or something.
No. All Up knows what I know. Mrs. Mustafa doesn't read my Discord, so I'll have to explain that to her later off stream. Magical Ducky, I am delighted that you came by to hang out. I was kind of hoping we could get more of the group together and maybe go run around and do something, but I had to come up with a game plan at 10 o'clock Eastern, so I just fired up and figured I'd run quests on my Guardian. The phone call I got a minute ago was from Rembenis. He wants to see if anybody wants to hang out and run quests on Arkenstone. I told him I might join him later when I get a chance. But if you guys are looking for somebody to group with, just talk to Rembenis on Arkenstone. Do we want me in my voice channel? Because I can do that. Let me see. What's up?
What's up?
That was charming.
Thank you.
How are you,
Was
man?
it extremely loud?
Yeah, it was pretty loud.
Yeah, I just heard it. That was loud. Sorry.
That's okay.
What you doing, bruh? What are you running? What server you on?
I am on Crick Hollow. I'm playing my 66th level Guardian. Oddly enough, his name is Big Ed Mustafa. Not my first character, but the name's a good one, so I went ahead and used it. Well, hi. How are you, Rembenis?
Good, how are you doing, man?
Good. I was just telling folks if they're looking for something to do that you guys were getting ready to get a group together on Arkenstone and to come look you up.
Yeah. I did post it on your Twitch. That I'm just here in the chat on the Twitch, so I came in to see what's going on with you guys.
Not too much. Just catching up with all up in you.
How's it going?
Good, good. Chilling. Just thinking about streaming, but I don't know what I want to. What you find, folks?
You wanna play with me or?
I don't have much on Arkham. I'm not playing Lord. I'm playing Overwatch right now. Sorry, Ed.
That's okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah, normally all up in you wouldn't even be home on a Friday night, but he's under house arrest, so he can't leave.
But I am.
Why
Oh, I was trying to go up north. This looks like a guy in Ohio? Omaha? Visit. I heard his wife cooks a lot of good food.
Indonesian food, probably?
Yeah, and she gets a hold of you and hobbles you.
That's for real.
Oh god.
Yeah, I just looked up and I noticed I had 3 marauders wailing away on me. I'm like, this fight's not going well. Sometimes your charge skill is also your retreat skill.
That's right.
Well,
Do you have it where it knocks them out or stuns everybody when you hit them?
Not yet, I don't think.
can I add something?
Yeah,
Stream.
sure, what's up?
If you guys, Mary Rose, let's just say Mary Rose. Hey, Montreal,
Hi, Mary Rose.
I need to, when you stream tonight because everybody's on us stream, so let's go in to Montreal and stream.
7 Heroes on.
Mary Rose.
Hi, 7 Hero.
All kinds of on tonight.
There's
Yeah.
7 heroes.
The 7 Hero, he's like one of the preeminent Lotro Stream team members.
I'll check that out. Is that the one that is, the main boss for Lotro Stream?
Yeah, far as he knows. There's rumors he might even have a burglar on Brandywine somewhere, but nobody's really sure.
Yeah, we don't know.
I don't want to join us. My name. What did I do wrong now? Hold on.
So you gonna stream from Arkenstone, Rembenis?
Yes.
Alright, that sounds cool.
No. It's,
I am contractually obligated to stay here on Lotro Stream until Deathman and Zinger say enough bad things about me that they make me cry, and then I can log off.
God, you're funny.
But if you guys are still on later, I might pop over and hang out with you for a while.
Hello, Dell.
Galarfin, howdy.
What's up, North? Yeah, I'll do is, I'll talk to you about that later. That's right. Because I really don't want to say that on stream right now, so just messenger me and I'll talk to you about it. Okay?
Alright, man.
I'm sorry.
Rembenis and I were hanging out. What server were we on last night? Arkenstone?
I was in Arkansas, yeah.
Yeah. We were on his stream for a couple hours, running around, doing some quests, doing some
3
fishing.
hours stream. 3
Yeah.
hours stream. Oh my god. If anyone wants to join voice chat, and I can join you guys voice chat. I'm just waiting for there to get on and Big Ed might not be able you know, so get run stream with Michael's Mary Rose and Big Mars. So if somebody else wants to join, please let me know. Send me a tell or DM on Discord, and I will surely get you invited to my stream. So, yeah. There you go to my Discord. That's okay with you.
Yep, that sounds good. Thanks for stopping by, Rambenis. I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
Bye, bud.
Bye now. See ya. Holla.
See you later, man. So what are you doing tonight, Eddie? You just feeding, killing?
Yeah, it was one of those deals where the regular crew couldn't get together, so I'm like, alright, we'll just keep working on the Guardian. I'm just trying to finish up quests up here in Gathbers and trying to get the instances unlocked. And plus, it's my favorite thing in Middle-earth is to just go wantonly kill orcs until there's no more orcs to kill. This is a great place to do it, so...
Oh, they'll make more.
Yeah, they will make more. Plus, there's not any fuzzy deer or anything for me to kill to get in trouble with Gussie Moose around here, so I've got that going for me too.
I've got that same armor on my guard. Let me spit.
That, of course, is the heavy armor from the Losuth in Forakel.
Right.
I was trying to turn so you guys could see how epic I look. Plus, Big Ed Mustafa has a nice dark complexion and looks good all decked out in fur. He's very fierce looking.
He is fierce.
Much more fierce looking than the real Big Ed Mustafa. Although it is coming into beard season again soon, so we'll see.
Not as sexy.
Yep. I don't really look fierce with my beard, I just look more homeless. But I like to get the beard started a couple months before Christmas because I could use the spare change when I go present shopping, so it's a good thing. No, they're right here.
Oh.
Mrs. Mustafa picked me up some donuts from Winchell's for my streaming snack, and I think she was concerned that I ate them before she got home so she could help herself to a bite or two.
No, I'm eating the leftover nacho.
Okay. There's an oxymoron that we normally never hear in our house. Leftover nachos. How's the music sound? Is it coming through good and clear? You don't know, you're on Discord, you're not even listening to the music.
Got you muted.
Hunzy popped in with Zinger's joke. Oh, you're streaming? Not really, Hunzy. I'm mostly just sitting here by myself all lonely while I've got OBS Studio running at the same time. Do you just run basic killing quests and deeds to level up? Crashed, you asked? I do a pretty wide variety of things. I like doing instances and skirmishes. I do a lot of landscape and epic storyline quests for the most part. But if I take a character through an area, I generally try to do all of the quests. I used to not be quite so completionist on a lot of my alts until I realized that once you level them up, if you haven't done all that stuff and you get to like 105th, my champion I did everything on, And then when I leveled up my hunter to 105, she was really weak because I hadn't done a lot of the Slayer deeds. I didn't have my virtues built up. And it was like, yeah, I guess I have to go back through and do this crap now. So depending on the character class, it's sometimes easier to do it afterwards. It's sometimes easier to do it on level. And with Big Ed, I've been trying to stay caught up because taking a Guardian back through a zone to kill stuff will still be tedious no matter what level I am. So I might as well do it when I can still get experience for it. That's my thinking anyway. The other thing that works well is you say, "Hey Zinger, what are you doing? Do you have a hunter on this server? Let's go do Slayer deeds." I've been known to do that from time to time too.
Because you just kind of just hang back.
Yeah.
But bam, it all just dies in front of you.
Zinger's a pretty good sport, and yeah, you don't normally get a shot off if you're hunting with him anyway, so.
I'm going to go take a break. I'll be back. If you're still on, maybe I'll jump on something and we can go together.
Okay, yeah, that'd be cool. Appreciate you popping in and at least saying hello.
Yes, sir. I'll be back. Bye, chat.
Okay, I've got enough black badges and dark idols, fire pots and wargs. I'm about halfway through the wargs. I guess we can just keep hunting wargs.
Head,
Yes.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Sorry. I just talked to Mary Rose last week. She's my host for my stream actually. And she's trying to figure out what server you're gonna be playing on. Are you gonna be playing on Arkenstone tonight or?
Well, I'm on Crick Hollow right now, but I can come join you guys on Arkenstone later.
I'm just asking because she's trying to figure stuff out right now.
Okay.
That's it.
No problem.
And we are gonna promote you to my co-host too tonight.
Awesome,
So
that's very nice of you.
Whenever you get on there, we're gonna promote you tonight to that as well.
Okay, thanks.
So we're not gonna promote it on Ultra Stream because I don't feel like doing that right now.
I shot that warg right through that tree trunk. That was pretty amazing.
Nice.
Alright, well you guys have fun, and I will look for you guys a little later. I'll just pop into your chat channel when I'm done here and come find you.
Yeah, we're gonna just be on my channel.
Okay.
So.
Well, you're not just looking for like a 1 or 2 hour stream. You guys are loaded with like Surge and Mountain Dew Black, and you're going to hang out until sunrise, right?
Maybe.
Alright, that sounds good.
Alright. Yeah, bro.
See you later, bro.
Bye.
Bye.
If I can get back to Discord.
Hi, Druid's Fire. I think Maiden of Rohan got Arcast into Stardew Valley or something, and that's why we haven't seen him. He's on the Starcrack. We are looking for scouts. So, still trying to get caught up with chat. Beard season is for reals, yo. Make more Mordor. Would be better if stream wasn't lagging. I have no idea what's causing the stream to lag. I've been wanting to upgrade my PC, but you can't get a hold of any decent video cards right now because of the stupid Ethereum mining. What I probably ought to do is figure out a way to talk Mrs. Mustafa into upgrading our cable modem package. They have a 30 meg upload, 300 meg download package that's just about $30 more than what we're paying now. Ooh, that's a cool lighting transition. I think it's nighttime and the moon's out here at Dulgordur, aka Gathburs. Run down this wall. I still have wargs to kill. Looking for scouts. Good night, Moon Rager. Have a good one. Sleep well. My speed now is 50 meg download and 7 meg upload. Although I rarely get the full 7 meg upload, which is kind of annoying. It was about 6 though. I checked it before I started streaming. If it wasn't up to spec, I was going to go power down the modem and router and cold boot them after about 10 or 15 minutes. But they were right up to spec. In fact, download speed was really good. I was getting about 6 upload. Cordovan promoted your high-quality streaming earlier today during the Harnkegger games. That's very awesome. I will have to go look for that. My comment on the lag was 8 minutes ago, and you're just now seeing it, Big Ed. I've had a lot of interaction going on. I had Rambenis talking to me and Mrs. Mustafa talking to me. So I do read all of chat. I see Druid's Fire saying hello finally. Voltage greater than Mountain Dew Black. So it's the Mr. Magoo effect. I have to have my chat very big so I can read it, which means I can't see that many lines at one time. So I have to go back and read old chat. So Cord was trolling me about the quality of my stream, and I merely acknowledged the truth of the quality of this one. That was very nice of you to say. Although Deathman heartily disagrees and would call this the lowest quality stream on Twitch. I actually am on a wireless connection, but I'm on a 5 gigahertz 802.11 AC wireless connection. It's as high of speed as you can buy. And I generally don't have problems like this, so... And my speed test to verify my connection speed was done wirelessly. So, that is factored in. So I'm supposed to be pulling full bandwidth. I don't know what else I've got going on that's causing problems. Come on, Scout. I'm going to kill you and your buddy 2 at a time. There we go. Why fight one warg when you can double down? Oh, that was the last of the wolves I needed. Good deal. And I'm 9 away from Orc Slayer Advanced. So now I want to go kill more orcs, which should not be a hard thing to do. He did not make it. Hi, Swiftpaw. That's XSplit for you. Yeah, Chromite helps me with my stuff, but I do too many things that frustrate him. Like buying AMD processors and video cards and not running a cable out to my router. Mrs. Mustafa's wired directly into the router, but she refuses to stream. So Chromite, they're telling me I'm getting stutter. And I've said it before, if my face looks blurry or distorted, that's not a problem with the stream. That's really what I look like. I simply bought too accurate of a webcam. Druid's Fireworks for an ISP. Custom encoding. Yeah, Chromite helps me out from time to time, but I think he gets frustrated with me. A lot of times if I update OBS Studio, it loses some of my custom encoding settings. So I have to go back and rebuild it from memory, and then Chromite pops on and sees that my stream doesn't look like it should, and Cord's quality sucks too. He uses XSplit as well. That's funny. Tell all those cattle to get out of the way of your interwebs. Exactly. It's the corn stalks. The problem we have here in Nebraska is that past the 4th of July, the corn gets too tall and it starts blocking our interweb signal. Not really. Be funny if it was true, though. I think I, mined this and then didn't pick anything up. There we go. So I need 6 more orcs. Well, Mrs. Mustafa likes to sabotage me a lot. That could be part of it. Four orcs to go. Three orcs to go. Ed, do you have the experience with Aria of the Valar? What should I do after I use one to get my character Mordor ready? I do not have any experience with Aria of the Valar, and in fact, there's so much you have to do to get your character ready besides level it up to get it ready for Mordor. I almost think that's a waste of time to use it. I think a lot of players would agree with that assessment. I haven't even bought Mordor yet. I'm still working on getting my champion situated for Mordor, and I'm waiting to get it with Lotro points. And I have been reduced to having to go back to doing Minas Tirith dailies, even though I finished Celebrated a long time ago and swore never to go back. But then I found out that it's about the easiest way to get Scrolls of Empowerment. And just to get your legendaries fully imbued, it's staggering the amount of resources and time that takes. Having to repetitively grind the same dungeons and instances trying to get the Anthilus Starlit Crystals and Anthilus Scrolls of Empowerment that you need. Orc and Uruk Slayer Advanced. And I was just talking before about the question about how to get your character Mordor ready. See, the reason it was a big deal for me to kill those orcs was to complete Orc and Uruk Slayer, and the reason that moved my compassion from 9 to 10. Well, 20 is the maximum on your virtues, and if you go into max level cap and you don't have max virtues, I mean, you're selling your character short. You don't have everything that you're going to need. So getting your virtues up to snuff, making sure that you've got the right equipment, making sure that you've got all of your deeds complete, all of those things, making sure you've got your weapon imbued as far as you can take it. And like I said, the number of scrolls, I'm sure somebody's done the math and can tell me exactly how many scrolls of Anthilus Empowerment it takes to max out an imbued weapon, but I'm going to guess it's close to 200. I mean, just to get my my rune symbol and
How can I be of service?
sword done on my champion has been a Herculean effort, and that doesn't include...
What can I do for you? Mind my words, Trevor.
Burn banners. I can do that. I've got a second age sword or a first age two-handed sword I'm trying to get imbued for Yellow Line, and haven't even started on that. In fact, I still need to collect Anthilus Starlit Crystals, and I'm going to wait until my one-handed sword and Champion's Ruin are done before I even start working on imbuing that. Otherwise, I'm just splitting my time. That'll be kind of a bonus weapon to work on later.
May Gavanin.
So, Big Papa Duff, welcome. Good to see you. So, Super Ham, that is a long answer to your short question. I don't have experience with Aria of the Valar, and it's not really going to get your character anywhere near Mordor ready. You have a lot of killing and imbuing to do before you're Mordor ready. Hello, chat. Any tips for a newcomer to LIs? Ignore LIs for as long as you can. They're horrible. Class forums on lotro.com for your class. Find some examples of legacies that you'd want. Or examine other characters. Superham. Chromite is answering you. Thank you, Chromite, for answering additional questions. Gravity, welcome. Sorry I'm noticing you late. Evening all, legendary advice. There's nothing legendary about it. You'll burn through more legendary items than you've ever burned through mundane items. That is the truth. Eldolith says the biggest thing she had to do with her character on Evernight was boost up finesse. Get that decent so that while you're in the beginning area you can get any light of Elendil gear. Also good advice. And my game client may have frozen. No? The music just stopped, so it was freaking me out. What do folks recommend for red line, then later blue line Cappy? Yeah, I've heard most of the finesse gets really important. RKs and minis as well. I'm doing mine on a champ. Yeah, my mini struggled to find finesse post 105. So there you go. I think I'm caught up with chat. Who'd have thunk? And then Chromite dropped a bit here. Super Ham. Well, definitely find some good examples of LIs on endgame champs. Collect the legacies, tear off the scrolls, And then when you get first agers, do roving threats for them, you will have all the legacy scrolls ready to replace any that need to be replaced. When you get your first ager, ID it, level it to 30, stop leveling, and replace the legacies. Once your legacies are... And he typed too much. Check out Daddy's Lotro guide also and see if he or she has any info for Cappies and LIs. Good advice to Larfin. And stay tuned for more advice from Chromite Swiftpaw. So let's reforge some stuff. Alright. Search the Kargul sentries. So now they're tasking me to go kill Kargul, which suits me just fine. Morning. Man, I still got pack space. Who would have thunk? Org Slayer Advance, title, Urug Dagnir. What is Big Ed Mustafa currently? Expert Angler, that's a much better title. Anybody can slay orcs, but not everybody can get their fishing skill up. I think it's over 100 on Big Ed. That's really the most important thing to get ready for Mordor. You need to get your fishing skill to 200, so you're a Lord or Lady of Streams. And then you're going to want to catch a 50-pound salmon, so you're a complete angler. Once you've got those two titles secured, you're ready for Mordor. I killed this Cargill earlier. That's alright. Nice bathrobes, dude. Winging it is always the best option. He did not make it. So now my goal should be to try to not kill any more orcs, because I've already killed enough. That's not really the thing, though. Once your legacies are perfect, you can imbue it immediately and start working on experience for them and empowerments. Chromite is very educational, there's no doubt about that. The real point of Big Ed's advice is don't ever take anything so seriously that it's no longer fun. That's true. Ooh, there's a fire pot up here. John Vapor says, no such thing as not enough orcs to kill. You are correct, sir. And I'm going airborne for this attack. Boom! Mobs, period. Alright, where's more fire pots? There he is. That might be one of the benefits of playing a big, stupid, clumsy guardian in heavy armor. You can't really sneak past anything, so it's a lot easier to get slayer deeds done when you're always fighting for your life just trying to move across landscape. How fun would MMOs be without respawns? Burn banners. Banners are up there. I'll circle back around. I know how to get to the banners. Oh, and that named Goblin Wargrider, I think he's on my hit list too. He's usually right around here somewhere. It's a nice banner you got there. Be a shame if something bad were to happen to it. In EverQuest, people used to race for the bosses, and they could lock down the spawns and hoard all the loot. It was pretty bad. If a guild knew when they killed the mob, they could show up just before spawn and lock it down again. That Superham has a point. Is Big Ed in Mirkwood? I am in Mirkwood. Okay, 2 super pots. There's one up there. Must have all the oil I need. And there's the last of the fire pots. So Burn Banners is nearby. There he is. How mad would you be if you were a ward rider and your ward got stunned and fell over while you were still riding it? That would be highly annoying. Defeated Commander Athtarub. I thought Alapenya would be back by now. He must have cut off his home arrest bracelet and made a run for it. Big Ed, are you going to be able to fish in the lava lake? Is there a lava lake here? If there's a lava lake, I will fish it. Nope, not getting up that way. Yeah, we might have some banners up here. man. Oh, in Mordor? Yeah, I've already fished in Mordor. They removed the ability to do it. Used to be able to in beta, but not live. I have taken my champion out to Mordor, even though I haven't bought Mordor yet. But I've avoided doing anything Slayer or quest related. Oh, I think there's a Cargill dude that I need to waste here too, so that'll be part of the fun. Hello, Scout. There's his banner up here. Like, I hope I didn't just run up here to fight this dude and there's no banner. Hello, Commander. I've come for your banner. He did not make it. Aurora Ember, howdy! Druid's Fire says it was only live one weekend on Bull Roar, and I managed to fish in the one outside Barad-dûr, the lake visible in the key art, ironically enough. There's another poisoner, but no more banners. I'm just gonna flee in terror. Although most of the banners are back this way. Oh, for some reason I still want to go this way and I don't know why. Probably wrong. Magical Ducky says, wish that could have been a thing. It would have been cool to see what kind of fish you could pull up from lava in Middle Earth. The only problem would have been folks saying, but the lore though. And Aurora Ember, howdy. Druid's Fire says they always said it wasn't meant to go live or even be a thing. So no problem not worrying about it. Big Ed, the combat music is louder than your sexy voice. And Southern Bell's here. Hi, Southern Bell. Thank you for classing up my channel by popping into my stream. Glad to have you here with us. Although I forgot I was on Lotro stream and it's everybody's channel. Yeah, one of the other issues I'm having trouble sorting out, Chromite, is if I don't have the game music turned up really loud, OBS tends to cut it out. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong there. Help me, Chromite Chromite Wand Kenobi. That locked up my whole brain trying to remember what the hell I was going to say. Don't look back here, Marauder. He looked. Now I have to kill him. Ooh, there's two of them. Audio filter somewhere? I have a filter cutting it out, an audio filter. I have no idea from where. It was a lot of work just to see what was in this backpack. Come on, sandwich. No sandwiches. It's possible that you applied the filter to the overall audio instead of your mic. That is a distinct possibility. If you ever did a filter to block out background noise on your mic, that might be it. Well, I don't have any extra audio tools or anything installed, so whatever it is, it's either built into OBS or part of the Microsoft sound setup for Windows 10. It's Kufuzg. Because orcs have silly names for places. It's a default OBS thing. Work up a powerful thirst killing all these orcs. The kind of thirst that can only be quenched by delicious Coke Zero sugar. His mic was really hissy and had lots of background noise. You can set a filter to filter that out. I just about guess I don't have that. It's possible, though. There's that Carghoul. Me and him got business. I need to keep killing Carghoul. I need to burn 4 more banners. So we're doing okay on banners. So you snake those problems right out. There we go. There we go. Okay, banners this way. Good night, Elda. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, sun is up. Get some sleep, hun. I'm glad you stopped by. It was good seeing you today. I used to hang out in Elda's stream all the time, and now that she lives halfway around the world, I don't get to see her that much. Boom. Another banner down. So, I think we're going to go hunt Cargul until they drop what I need. And then we'll go turn in more quests, I think. It might actually get to see my daytime stream here on occasion at the new time. That'll be a good thing.
Come here, you're so quiet.
I don't know.
Because you were eating the donuts?
I haven't touched the donuts yet. It's the Tree of Suffering. Had I known then what I know now, I would have had Mrs. Mustafa and I get married under the Tree of Suffering. It would have been highly apropos. I'm sorry, I meant to say that you light up my life, honey.
Are you done with the phone?
Yes. The phone was in case you needed something. Now that you're home, you can put my phone away.
You never answer it, though.
If I see it ringing, I do.
Liar.
My phone is work issued. It was given to me for the sole purpose of annoying people being able to get a hold of me 24/7. So I try to ignore my cell phone as much as possible. It does come in handy for, you know, being able to host other people's Twitch channels when I'm at work. What are you doing, Ed? I'm not ignoring this conference call. I'm just checking something on my cell phone. Might even be work-related email as far as you know. I'm not an Apple fan, but I do have to say the Twitch client on iOS is really good. Where is that Cargul at? He's right around here. It's a little bit down the hill. Did you want a donut, honey?
No.
Alright, I will eat a donut. I have not yet eaten on stream. Looks like this is a strawberry frosted croiler. It's pretty yummy. With my love of donuts, I've often thought I missed my calling by not going into law enforcement. Found the engraved dagger. There we go. I know you're all concerned. What's Big Ed supposed to do? He just ran out of Coke Zero. Have no fear. Mrs. Mustafa is on point. She just brought me a fresh one. And if you're thinking, but Big Ed Mustafa, donuts and diet soda can't possibly taste that good together, you'd be right. That is no lie. Was it they were building the little siege tower like that? Oh, they had a little model of it at Caltrev.
What do you need?
How can I be of service? What can I do for you? Will you lend me your ear? Mind my words, traveler.
They always get killed trying to solo the general.
Greetings. Will you stay and speak with me a moment?
Bring the engraved dagger back to Egoin. It was where exactly? Oskalad. That's a bit of a ride. I've got everything else about caught up though. Alright, we'll head down there. Plus, the stable master's horse ride will let me eat more of that donut.
What can I do for you?
Here we go. I hope all of you have proper snacks. I am skirting dangerously close to the Scuttledells.
How can I be of service?
What do you need?
A horse. That worked out well for me. I might have saved the best donut for last. I'm pretty happy about that. Well, I don't know I'll be eating another one tonight. We have this really good fried chicken restaurant right down the street from my work. It's called Jack and Mary's. And I once made the mistake of getting the 4-piece chicken lunch there and not being able to finish it. So I left 2 pieces of chicken in a doggy bag sitting in my car all afternoon. And when I came out, my car smelled so good I wanted to eat the seat cushions. So I've never made that mistake again. You do not want a Jack and Mary's chicken scented car because it's just too delicious. But they've been doing a prime rib lunch on Fridays for $9.99. And I went there wanting to get the prime rib lunch, and they don't have it anymore. They only serve prime rib at dinner. So I ended up getting chicken fried steak and eggs with hash browns for lunch, and it was yummy. They brought it to me on 2 separate plates, and I was like, yeah, I'm out on that deal. I just dropped the eggs and hash browns on top of the chicken fried steak, made one big giant heaping mess of a plate, and then cut it all up and ate it in one big schmear. It was pretty terrific. So I skipped breakfast, but had breakfast for lunch and then a donut for a snack. They're that good, Ed? They're that good. And then there's a place called Stroud's that's pretty famous in Kansas City for good fried chicken. And if you watch a lot of food TV, it's kind of become hip to dog on Stroud's. Like, oh yeah, it'd be great if Stroud's was as good as everybody says it is. That kind of thing. But I have to tell you, the one they opened up here in Omaha is pretty solid. And the portions are crazy. You can probably tell from looking at me. There's not too many times I don't finish my lunch, and I've actually had to walk away from food at Stroud's before. They serve everything kind of family style, so like your chicken comes out on a plate, but like you get a big heaping bowl of mashed potatoes, You get a big heaping bowl of corn or green beans, and they'll keep serving you side dishes, and they bring you cinnamon rolls at the end of the meal for dessert at no charge. It's included in the price. And for about $10 you can go to Stroud's and hurt yourself if you're not careful. And it's pretty solid.
What do you need?
So we have some decent fried chicken restaurants here in town.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
Patrol points.
Will you lend me your ear?
And more patrol points. So that's a thing. Alright, let's go run the cellar and see if we can get through this okay.
Beneath the captured tower of Thungelhart, the earth stirs as a band of goblins strives to undermine the Malathrine outpost.
Sounds like Amish restaurants in a couple of places back home as well. Yeah, I like Stroud's side items better, but I think Jack and Mary's chicken's a little better. It's better seasoned, if that makes any sense. A little more salt and pepper. But I mean, both the places are really good. Just with Jack and Mary's being like 500 feet away from my office. Driving out to Stroud's doesn't always seem necessary. And I'd probably hit either one of those places maybe once every month or two. I was trying to think what I really wanted for lunch today, and the answer would have been sushi, and I was like, yeah, that's just too much time and money. I'll go eat something close by. We have a steakhouse here in town called the Drover, and on Fridays they have a whiskey marinated top sirloin with salad bar and twice baked potato, all for like $13.99, and it's, I don't know what kind of black magic they work on that top sirloin with the whiskey marinade, but it's like so good. So we talked about doing that for lunch today, but I decided that was too far to drive. It's like, yeah, I don't want to drive that far for lunch. One of the things they do at the Drover that's super cool, I mentioned the salad bar. They have metal pewter salad plates, and they're chilled, and they bring them out of the walk-in cooler. So you get a cold metal salad plate to put your salad on as you're building it. And it just keeps the salad fresh and crispy and yummy. It's very cool. CC 2600. Sorry about that, but I noticed chat was getting a little slow, and one of the longtime staples of Lotro Stream is if we start talking about food, that normally gets everybody involved in the conversation, so... be on our way. Come on, Votner, let's get going. Wookie kill, howdy. It's not a valid Lotro stream chat until someone discusses food and at least one person becomes hungry as a result. Exactly my point. Oh, good. More goblins. Do we get another wave dropped on us? Nope. This should be it. Run for your life. You're victorious. Hooray! We did it. Mrs. Mustafa cooked a couple of nights this week, and I actually survived. I'm pretty excited about that. I think she found some species of fish at the Asian market that is relatively easy to cook, and she's done that a couple of times pretty competently. She made that earlier this week.
Well met.
Boom, 67. Who'da thunk? I suppose the Black Uruk are going to be the stupid marauders. Oh, look at that. It's a stupid marauder. Who knew? I have leftover country-style steak. I'm regretting only getting a 2-piece package of cube steaks now. You know what you don't see on menus anymore that I've always loved ever since I was a kid is Swiss steak. With the tomatoes and the bell pepper gravy and pour it over a nice cube steak with mashed potatoes. That is good eating. Of course, if somebody from Switzerland saw it, they'd have no idea what the hell you were talking about it when you told them it was a Swiss steak, but that doesn't mean it's not yummy. Lots of good things you can do with cube steak. Chicken fried steak, Swiss steak, Salisbury steak. I make a pseudo-Swiss steak with Rotel tomatoes and green chilies on occasion. I'll bet that's good. Sad Gulner. Welcome to Sad Gulner. All of Mirkwood is pretty sad. That's how they should advertise the Haunted Inn. Come to the Haunted Inn. It's the happiest place in all of Mirkwood. I could read their radio ads for them. I've been spending my whole evening ducking marauders, and now I can't find any to kill. There's usually some right along this road. Hello, marauders. Yep. That is a named boss. He's not on my list, so I will avoid him for now. Especially since he's out taking a walk with his boyfriend, the Poison. Elite Barbecue Sauce, howdy. I finally catch you streaming. I'm on every Friday night here on Lotro Stream from 10 p.m. till 1 a.m. Eastern. Because that's a thing. He's got 30,000 morale. We'll walk around him. And I can probably take him. It'd just be a really long, boring fight. For no particular reason. It's like, congratulations, you've defeated him. Here's your piece of mithril flake that you don't need. I did confess earlier to taking Wednesday night off. I normally stream Wednesday night heists, and it was just perfect RC flying weather, so I went out with my RC plane and flew instead of streaming. I don't regret it. It was the right thing to do. But I have enjoyed hanging out twice a week regular, and I still get in an extra stream on the weekends usually, just depending on what Mrs. Mustafa will allow me to get away with. That's 4 marauders down, 4 to go. You're a warrior, you can't help me. Poisoners, skirmisher. There's the other marauder. Now I got somebody shooting me too. That's not gonna fly. So I will murder all of you together. For I am a guardian, and that is what we do. What's the name of that fish you cooked earlier this week, honey?
Swai. S-W-A-I. S-W-A-I.
S-W-A-I, swai. I was bragging up your cooking prowess. I ate the whole plate she fixed for me, and I didn't break out into a fever or have to go to the hospital or nothing. It was pretty amazing. Gussie Moose, Maiden Raid. Hi, Bay.
Maiden Raid.
Because she's a great cook, that's why. Zinger made fun of you.
That's okay, because one of my favorite psych episodes is going to be on.
Okay.
Okay, I don't want to make you freak out or anything. It's like 85 degrees out.
Yep.
I'm cold.
Have you lost copious amounts of blood recently?
No.
Were you trapped in a freezer for quite a long time?
No, but the air conditioning has broken my total.
Need a marauder. Looking for one more marauder. Warriors and skirmishers. Scouts and warriors. That name dude with 30,000 morale. Poisoner. Poisoner. There's a marauder. There we go. Alright, let's hit the patrol points. We will ride the mighty war goat of doom. I'll find out for you, Zinger. We'll get to the bottom of which episode is coming up. That's a good point, Gravity. Swy. I know almost nothing about Swy other than the fact that I've eaten it, which is weird because I'm kind of a fish guy. I've scouted this area. You mess with the goat, you're gonna get the horns, pal. Do not tempt me. If I have to get off of this war goat, somebody somewhere is gonna pay. I've scouted this area. I'm kind of a fishy guy. I think we all know that already. Where's the Carghoul? There's normally a Carghoul right here. There he is. And an elite troll. Also with 28,000 morale. I like to keep fish in my backpacks because I heard it repels vampires. So if they ever put vampires in Lotro, I'll be all set. I would never want to hurt Feckless's feelings.
Hi,
Hi, how's it going? What are you guys up to over there on Crick Hollow?
good.
Or you're on
We're on,
Arkenstone, aren't you?
Arkansas. I just wanted to see if you're ready, or not yet.
Not yet. I should be wrapping up here in a little bit, though. Give me another, 30 minutes or so.
No problem.
Okay.
I'm just wanting to see if you're gonna be able to play or not.
Yeah.
I just told them no.
I can probably wrap things up here, and then maybe for bonus streaming content, because nobody's on after me, I'll just pop over to Arkenstone and hang out with you guys.
Okay.
Sound cool?
So you're gonna stay on stream?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can
So
stream too.
Okay.
You run your channel, I'll run my channel, and
There you go.
it's all good. What level are you guys playing at?
We're playing 105s.
Okay.
Well, not 105s, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, you're playing Rembenis, your 95th level dude.
Yeah.
Okay. You need a hunter, you need a minstrel, what do you want me to play?
It doesn't matter. Mary Rose just got off
Okay.
of the game, so I'm just my own, you know. Cuckoo. What's up, Mary Rose? How you doing, Mary? I mean, Southern Belle. Jeez. How you doing, Southern Belle? Good God. I'm so much. I'm so used to saying Mary Rose now, it's not even funny anymore. How you doing? I'm sorry, I'm taking your chat away from you.
No, you're fine. Actually, things have been pretty quiet over here for a while. We were talking about food a little bit ago.
Gotcha. Is your wife still up, or?
Yep. She's out in the living room. I think she said something about watching Psych. Now Zinger wants to know what episode's coming up.
Hello?
Yep.
Hello.
Hi.
And that's my friend, Ugar.
Hey, Ed.
Welcome, Ugar.
I just call him Ooger. Because it looks like he spells it like booger, but without the B.
There you go. Good.
You didn't see my Crick Hollow Hunter then.
You're
Why
correct.
I have the actual name on?
Or did not notice anyway.
It's Ooger
What?
Booger.
Booger booger.
Ed, I don't know what he's saying. Zinger? I don't know. That's his name, Zinger?
It's
so streaming.
successful. I always joke that I'm the Ambien of Lotro streamers, yeah. And that if you watch my stream, you need to have a full 8 hours to devote to restful sleep. Zinger's just getting into that drowsy state from watching me.
Oh, God.
I finally figured out when I stream how to get the videos to show up
You know what?
afterwards.
Actually, Zinger and Southern Belle, actually, if you tap into my channel on Twitch, you'll be able to see all my stuff. You know that me and Ugar and Mustafa and me play as well. So,
Forgot Mary.
I mean, Mary, Jesus. Good crap.
I thought you said Mary Rose logged off.
Yeah, I was telling them if they watch my channel.
That'll make it tough to
They
see
can-
Mary Rose, Ooger, because she won't be there.
What?
She logged off.
I know.
Okay.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
How's your sunburn, by the way?
Mine?
No, Ooger's.
What?
What?
I'm so confused.
I know you are.
Me too.
I made that joke last night. I mentioned that I was eating blistered peanuts, and Ooger started giggling, and I was like, no, it's not like that time when you sunburnt nude for too long, Ooger. I said peanuts. It's a salty snack.
Oh yeah, and I died laughing.
Yeah.
Had to mute
God.
my mic. I don't remember. I thought I was hosting you.
How can I be of service?
Where'd you
Well, I'm
go?
not on my channel. I'm on Lotro streams.
How can
that
I be
might
of
make a
service?
difference.
Oh great, that's why.
I'm about to train back again.
Mind my words, traveler.
Because he's gonna join us in a couple seconds here.
Oh,
Hold on.
who goes live next?
I don't think anybody's
nice.
on till McVegan Pants in the morning. That's why I sometimes stay up and stream later than scheduled, because why not?
Okay. So, how many official Lotro streamers do they have now?
There's a bunch of us. There's a good crowd. If I were smarter, I'd probably remember how to pull up the whole schedule. I think if I type exclamation point Gandalf, that pulls up a link to the whole list, and that gives you the schedule.
Okay.
You are smart.
I try to be smart.
Oh, that's cool. It even gives you, they have like their own, they have their own thingy. That's cool.
So yeah, if you're not already following Lotro Stream, you definitely should throw the channel a follow. You can even follow the game Lotro, and that'll help you discover newer streamers like Rembenis and Uger. Why am I riding out here? This is the place where I need to post the banner and hold it. I'll do that real quick.
But if you're not official Lotro streamer, you're not gonna be found.
Yeah, you will.
Right? How?
Because if somebody's looking for anybody who's playing Lotro, they can just search the game and you'll show up under Lotro streams. You're not a Lotro stream team member, but you're streaming the game. And if somebody's following the game, they will find you. I follow the game. I go out and look for new streamers all the time to say hi and throw them a follow and encourage them. And
Oh man, I need to stream more just to get you in mind.
I don't think getting an endorsement for me will really carry you very far.
I know Cordovan would love that. I'm just messing.
I'm not in there.
I have it on good authority that I got mentioned during the Harnkegger games when they were doing the fishing
I'm
tournament.
dead.
Yeah, he said something about you.
Hey, I'm sad. You know why?
11D1 streamers. Why are you sad there, Rembenis?
Because I'm not on the streaming thing.
You'll get there.
I'd rather be on there like, bam, heard you're on there.
You need to work for it more than anything.
I'm working.
I know.
That's for sure.
Or if you're not a very good streamer, just volunteer to take Friday nights late. And they'll be like, well, nobody else wants to stream, so I guess we'll put Big Ed on.
Yeah.
That helps a lot, too.
Maybe I can meet Southern Bell and all those guys when I stream. When I get on stream. On the official stream. Just
You know who I want to meet?
me?
I already met you.
In person.
No, I don't mean in person. I mean in, like, being on the official stream and meeting new people. The one person I really want to meet...
Big Ed Mustafa. I hear he's super
already
cool.
did.
Good.
Pulling it. Pulling my leg. With your nose. I don't know now.
You forget?
I have
Male
to
or
look
female?
at the list again. Then the list again. I already met Bloodborne, which I really like him. Hey, you're on the first list.
I am?
You're at the bottom.
Exactly.
Second, or well, you're the second from the bottom.
I've defended the war banner with honor.
Hey, Olip is on the second list.
That doesn't make sense. I figured it would be alphabetical. He was in chat earlier. He was talking to us on Discord.
Alphabetical.
Yep. I was talking
Doesn't
to him.
look like it.
Yeah. I was talking to him too.
Yeah, cause Martini's on the 4th list. It's not alphabetical.
When you're out of the...
It's
you want
when
to
you
stream
got-
like late Friday night, early Saturday morning from like 3 to 3:15 a.m. They might be able to squeeze you in.
Who, me?
Either one of you. All you have to do is go to the Lotro forums and let Cordova know you want to join the team. Just send him a message.
No. I send him a message on Facebook. I was like, forget that.
Nobody looks at Facebook.
He did.
Did he?
He does.
That's
He's like
weird.
the
I
only
wonder
one
why.
left.
What do you need?
Oh god. That's funny.
Yeah, cause he said he was gonna message me probably next week, early next week.
The rest of these
About it.
quests must be rep-gated. I don't understand why I'm not popping any new quests out here. It's a little frustrating.
Oh, it's kind of like I gotta make a joke about you, Ed, cause you kept joking about my sun tanning. So I gotta
Sunburn,
find
yeah.
one.
That's the difference, though. I'm hilarious.
Hey.
Just ask me, I'll tell you.
I'm back. Sorry about that. I'm back. Did y'all miss me?
Of course.
Okay. Thank you,
Oh,
Ed.
wait. So if I do this in
I
chat,
miss you too, Ed. Good. Ouch.
let's see if I spelled that right. Oh, that's cool.
Hey, I got a tier 2 essence.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Put that in the auction house for like 100 million gold.
Let's see.
100 million gold?
Yep.
100 million. Okay. I'm wondering.
Okay, we got to count it off, guys. I've done inventory management. I have not done task turn-ins, but there are no tasks to turn in
Oh, it says we're
Mirkwood.
already on Saturday.
Oddly enough, yeah.
Oh yeah, Eastern time.
It's already Saturday.
Yeah, for Eastern time.
I'm staying.
I forgot.
So I've eaten on camera. I've sorted
trying.
inventory.
trying.
I need to do crafting, task turn-ins, and
Hey, if you want to join me on Hearthstone, then you can do whatever the hell you want to.
awesome.
Get my English, but you can't.
With
That's
the
not
cut that the
appropriate.
auction house gets, you'll probably end up getting about 22 gold in the end.
What do you say, Ugar?
I said if you're gonna stream, it's probably not appropriate to use those kind of words on Lotro.
I know.
I'm just
I'm
kidding.
not streaming.
I
I'm not streaming yet.
Yeah, it's just Ed stream. We could just do that on Ed stream, but I won't.
Yeah, now when Cordovan receives your app to join the Lotro stream team, Rambenis, he's going to be like, who's this Rambenis guy? And somebody who was listening tonight will be like, isn't that the really foul-mouthed dude that Big Ed hangs out with?
Oh, Jesus. You're funny. I stopped it, and then I just started back up. Once the end's ready.
Alright.
Calm down your pace.
Wait, what?
Whoa.
Calm down your face, dude.
Oh.
I just got... I don't know what it is.
I think this really points to the superiority of the elves, because they generally don't have task boards in elvish areas. They don't have them in Rivendell, they don't have them in Lothlorien, and they don't have them here in Mirkwood. Because elves know better than to collect, like, dirty filth and moldy skin and all the stuff that normally ends up for task item turning.
Hey, Ed.
Yeah.
I got a question for you.
You fire away. What's the question?
You fire away. What's the question? What is, is there
30
any
plus 30?
What the hell? Ew, gross. No. Do you know how to, contact, what was his name? Other besides Facebook and on.
Oh, on the
Ringo on.
Truman Capote?
I know, that's. No.
What
no,
can I do for
but,
you?
Cordovan? Cordovan? Oops.
Cordovan? Yeah, that.
Call him Cordovan.
I always say Cordovan. It's like I have shoes that are
Yeah.
the same color as your name.
Wait, mine?
No, Cordovan.
That's a color?
Yeah, it's like reddish
Yes.
brown.
Yes.
If it's more brown, it's brown, and if it's more red, it's called oxblood. But if it's just reddish brown, it's called Cordovan.
Oh God, you're funny. Is there a way that
No.
I can contact him personally? Like, hello, bro. My name's
Do you think you could get like a carrier pigeon from Florida to Boston? That might work.
Oh God.
You
Or
know,
call him on the phone. And say, hey,
call Turbine. I mean,
there you go.
you probably wouldn't get Cordovan.
Yeah, they just tell you he don't work there anymore.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I did
Ain't
look
that
them
weird?
up, and it's no longer. It's like apps now, and I'm like, where did they go? They went downhill. I was like, thank goodness they're not like that.
That was Warner Brothers' plan. Was they figure that the big money's in phone apps, so they want Turbine to develop like free games for phones.
Oh, good thing they departed, or we would have been doomed.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's like that's a brilliant idea. Let's take one of the premier development houses for MMOs and let's try to make them make stupid phone apps.
You know what would have been cool? Having Lotro and a phone app that was Lotro.
No, but it wouldn't work. You couldn't read the text, and you wouldn't have a mouse to play with, and you wouldn't have a keyboard. And I mean, maybe I'm just an old guy, but I've never found a phone game that kept me entertained for more than about 2.5 minutes. I'll start playing something on my phone, and after about 180 seconds, I'm like, this is stupid and boring. Yeah, I don't have any phone games that I play. And I love video games. I've got consoles, I've got PCs, I've got handheld stuff, but phone screens are too small and you don't have enough input options. You know,
What if you had a Dreamcast or something to your TV?
Well, I've had a Dreamcast hooked up to my TV. And in fact, I have a little console called a Game Stick. It's basically an Android phone that doesn't have a phone attached. It's a cell phone processor built into an HDMI stick. You just plug it into your TV and then hook up a USB power connection to it.
That would work.
Well, it was a pretty cool concept, but it kind of flopped. You know why? Because phone games aren't any fun.
Yeah.
I did have some stuff that I liked on it.
Unless you have an iPhone, all the games are fun. I'm just kidding.
Well, I have a stack of Windows phones, which they don't make any fun games for Windows phones. And then
No, you have to have Android.
Yeah, I've got an iPhone from work. And one of the reasons I'm happy to be requesting a new phone finally is because they got me an iPhone 5C with 8 gigs of storage on it, which basically means it's already full as soon as you load the operating system. It's like, thanks for that, idiots. But when it's a company-issued phone, they tend to buy the cheapest phones they can get.
Those are pretty cheap and plasticky too.
Well, I don't mind the plasticky, and it's a good size. I can carry it around in my pocket without a case.
Is it the Plus?
No, it's just a 5C.
Oh.
But I think they're issuing 32 gig iPhone SEs, which is like a small iPhone 6. And that'll be a nice step up because I'll have 4 times the storage. Oh, by the way, Big Ed, thanks for sending me some extra corn over on Farmville 2. Oops.
That's what you know what.
See, Zinger's picking on us. He's almost got me ready to cry.
Yeah, we don't want to see that on the official stream.
No.
I'm tearing up right here just a little bit.
Just don't show Miss Mustafa that you're crying.
Just love you.
She's going to make fun of me whether or not I cry, so I can do whatever I want.
Cheer up.
Don't you remember Rosie Greer singing It's Alright to Cry?
I don't remember that song, actually.
Might be before your time.
I do.
Free to be you and me.
Wait, no you don't.
I do remember that.
Okay.
Anything that's broken or gorgeous can be dumped. So we'll take a look through my inventory for broken and gorgeous things.
Let me ask,
Oh, that was funny.
Gorgeous branches are crap.
That's right. I don't know what's here.
I like that comment.
Are you in the stream chat? I don't want to talk to you, Zinger.
Why would you not want to talk to Zinger? Zinger's awesome.
I didn't ask. I'll do something.
Who? Hey, Ed. Sorry to interrupt, but who?
I'll do it.
Oh, Eldolith logged off a little while ago.
Dang it.
It's like 6 a.m. in Germany where she lives, so she decided since the sun was coming up, she was going to go to sleep.
Okay.
No, I was gonna ask you.
Yeah.
Who is the guy you told me to talk to about stream help?
Cordovan.
No.
Oh, about fixing your settings and stuff?
Yeah.
Chromite Swiftpaw. He was in here earlier too, but when he saw how bad my stream was, he was like, Ed's helpless. There's nothing I can do for him. So, I get that a lot from Chromite.
What's your quote today? It's from J.K. Rowling.
What does it say? Let us step into the night and pursue that flighty temptress adventure.
Okay. I was just curious. It was so white I couldn't see it.
I'm Bell still here.
Is who still where?
Southern Belle.
Oh, Southern Belle?
Southern Bell.
You're such a ladies' man.
No,
I'm just messing with you.
I gotta ask them a question then. I gotta do it before I forget. Because if I don't...
Well, you be careful talking to Druid's Fire and talking to Southern Belle, because they'll moderate you. You throw out something like, "Hey, Druid's Fire, what are you wearing?" and boom, you'll be gone.
Yeah, yeah.
What are you wearing? Really?
No,
Yeah.
not really.
What's under your pants?
Okay, you're gone.
No.
I just saw them kick you. No, I'm just kidding.
Rambenis was asking about contacting Cordovan, so he thought you guys might have more contact information for him. Southern Belle is fighting a migraine, so she's being quiet.
No problem.
What did you say about Cordovan?
Do you have any way to contact Corvin or Cornovan, I should say?
The color?
Personally,
Gussie does. Gussie Moose does. I know that.
Well, that's because she's Gussie Moose.
What's up, Gussie?
Yeah, Gussie does.
Alright, I think... What have we done? I haven't really crafted anything. Let's craft something.
I set you up, Gussie.
I need to ask you somebody a question about Cordovan or Cornovan or
We said the
Cordovan.
same thing.
Khazad Steel, Khazad Iron, Khazad Bronze. Let's see what I've got
That's
in
a
the vault.
good point.
No,
What do you need?
Druid's
I don't-
Fire.
I don't do that. I don't know.
He
how
wants
to do
everyone's
that.
phone numbers.
What is your phone number?
A personal phone
I'd
number.
rather.
Yeah, if anybody wants to give out Cordovan's personal phone number live on Lotro stream, that would probably be not advised.
I would probably hit him up.
Don't think anybody's going to volunteer that for you live here on the stream.
Oh, that's great.
Also,
Nice.
if anybody wants to volunteer Cordovan's blood type, his social security number, or his Visa card number, we'd be curious about that information as well.
Ask Druid's Fire.
Oh God, no. I wasn't gonna ask that question, but okay. I'll just PM it.
Okay, here's the crafting segment.
There you go. Yeah,
Everybody loves crafting.
Guy,
Big Ed, that is not cool.
guy, stop this now. It's not funny.
You're gonna get booted, Ed.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, God.
I was mostly making fun of Rambenis. I didn't expect anybody to actually divulge personal information about Cordovan.
Yes.
Finally, they won a game.
Well, I'm gonna ask a not personal or extremely related.
4 Khazad steel ingots.
Ew, Seahawks.
I love the Seahawks.
Oh yeah, I should like them too. My bad.
I was the
Go Seahawks.
only Seahawks fan in the
Go
state of
Seahawks.
Nebraska for like 20 years.
Yeah, what's up, peoples?
That's
What's up,
weird.
peoples? Good job.
You don't even live. You didn't live near the Seahawks.
When I first
Or
started watching
Seattle,
football
yeah.
in the early to mid 80s, we did not have cable
Okay.
TV in town yet, and the only thing I got to see was the Broncos and the Chiefs. And the Seahawks were in the same division back then, the AFC West.
Oh.
So they played
Guys.
both of the local favorite teams twice a year. That's how I got to be a Seahawks fan.
Philly cheesesteak.
And Gussie Moose is correct. It is all about the Seahawks.
Hey, are you guys
Yeah,
switch to?
who are the Seahawks facing?
Hey, are you guys switch to Rambenis? I mean,
Let me look it up, cause I might watch it.
good
If
God. Not
Sorry.
Rambenis. Oh God.
Oh, you know what I did? I made my ingots and then I forgot to make my large symbol. Let's get that knocked
You know
out.
what I mean? You know what I mean?
You guys getting me yelled at by Druid's Fires got me all flustered now. I almost forgot to finish crafting.
There you go, kid.
Oh, that's Sunday's game.
Druid's
Is that what's going
Yeah,
on?
we lost to the pack last
How can I be
weekend.
of service?
I had a bet with one of the guys at work. It cost me a whole box of ice cream bars.
Guess who's gonna lose this weekend? San Francisco 49ers are gonna get destroyed.
I saw them in the preseason. They looked better than I thought they would, but then they bombed week 1. They did not.
Yeah,
have a
same
good
with the
opening
Giants,
weekend.
They got
I think
destroyed.
I think Druid's Fire needs you.
Okay. I'm missing ice cream for this? You should never miss ice cream, Druid's Fire. That should be your top priority.
There you go, cook. I think he said, I've been crafting all day. What's wrong with you? He said, I have no idea what that means. But okay.
Lay the smackdown for San Fran. I saw that game they played against the Vikings and they looked pretty competent, Gussie. It had me nervous. I was hoping Chip Kelly would hang out in San Francisco for 5 or 6 years until they'd basically all just given up all hope. But I think Kyle Shanahan might have the possibility of turning that team around. Hopefully not. Hopefully he'll fail miserably like the last 3 or 4 San Francisco coaches.
I am a she ribbons.
Oh,
You don't need to repeat. Yes, I'm sorry. Druid Fire. Druid.
Some people talk that way though.
Druid's
Sounds
Fire.
Understand what's going on.
Sorry about that, Druid's Fire. Sorry about that.
What
Sorry I hurt
is-
your feeling. Sorry I hurt your feeling. Don't cry. Don't cry. Don't cry. You're gonna make me cry if you cry.
Nobody's crying.
Only Ed is.
That's
Yeah,
only because
yeah.
Zinger picks on me.
There
I
you go.
know. I see that a lot. So does Allah.
It's all part of the fun.
Okay.
Allah, like,
Thank you.
no, you bust
Thank you,
on Allah.
Druids.
Wow, I
Largemouth
see.
bass. I do pick on Olip as often as I can.
Talking about, let's see. No, I'm not gonna bring it up. It's not appropriate
No, no. We're not doing
for a
that.
Mocho stream. Oh,
Yeah.
good thing he's not here. I'm just kidding. It's probably gonna come in and be like, what? Talking
Yeah.
about me?
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna get like a spar in Lotro from him.
Yeah,
Oh, I don't think you have to
really
worry
kill
about
you,
that
though.
too much.
Cause I'll win.
Good man.
You know how I'll win? I'm just kidding.
Keep sparring until he lets you win like Mary Rose did.
That's not what happened.
There you go.
I actually won.
How many crafting halls include fishing? This must be a unique place. There aren't too many crafting halls where you can also fish. That's one of the reasons I popped down here. So crafting, fishing, eating on camera, inventory management.
And slapping people with fishes.
Yes.
That's later on though. I just gave out Ed's news.
Boom, great golden mullet. So I got a trophy and 2 game fish. That's pretty solid. Yes.
I got about 20 minutes. You want to play?
Okay.
Me?
No.
Well, we
No.
didn't get to task turn-ins, but there isn't really task
just
turn-ins in
messing.
Mirkwood, so...
You know what? You can do.
I am going to
Go
go
back
ahead and
home.
log off of Lotro's stream, and I'm going to go join Rembenis and Uger over in Rembenis' channel. If you guys want to watch more Lotro action and you can't find anybody to watch, you can come join us at twitch.tv Rembenis. And otherwise, I will see you guys later, and I hope everybody has a great weekend. So I'm going to go ahead and call it.
I tell them something. Please.
Yeah, go
Can
ahead.
I tell them if you guys want to join us on when there's on a parking show, you can just send a tell to Rembenis or bear hair or heads channel. I can't say his name. I'm weird.
Okay, and I did just take a look. It looks like one of our other Lotro stream team members on Twitch is streaming Lotro. So I'm going to go ahead and throw him the host here from Lotro stream. You can hang out. I can't. We got to help support our official stream team members. But folks know where to find us. We'll be at twitch.tv Rembenis, or you can watch on Twitch. And there's plenty more Lotro being streamed tonight. So enjoy, and I will see everybody again very soon.
Peace. Y'all. Bye. Bye, guys.
And if you want, you can give Zon Twitch a big Lotro stream raid. Hunzi, thanks for hanging out. Gravity, have a good night. Gussie Moose, thanks for popping in. And thanks to everybody who hung out with us tonight. I had a good time, and by golly, Big Ed Mustafa is finally grinding his way through the end of Mirkwood, so it's a very happy thing. We'll see you guys soon.
We'll see you all soon, guys. See you next live.